Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to our class, that is supply chain management. In the supply chain management, today we are going to start with our last topic, that is nothing but relationship management with suppliers, customers, and employees. So, in this, today we are going to start with one topic in that. I repeat, today we are going to start with how the supply chain management maintain the relationship management with suppliers, with customers, and with employees. So among these three, we are going to start with the first thing, that is how the supplier relationship management. That means how the supply chain management relationship is management with the suppliers. So that is nothing but SRM. So, in this concept, we have to be very clear and cut out. We have to just listen here and focus on it, that what is going on here. So, the thing is here, supplier relationship management is our first topic, is the first subtopic in the relationship management with suppliers, customers, and employees. So, the first one is SRM. Supplier relationship management is about how the firm or the company manages its relationship with the suppliers. Suppliers A, supplier B, and supplier C. That means whatever the raw materials are needed for the company, the supplier relationship management is focusing on how they are maintaining the relationship with the suppliers, depending on the situation, time, consumption, order, delivery, financially, technically, everything. Apart from that, supplier relationship management also includes extended process, sourcing, execution, performance of supply chain, etc. Not only that, supplier relationship management or SRM consists of those processes which emphasizes on upstream interface between the firm and its suppliers. Next thing. What is the need for SRM? Why the SRM has been started or taken place into the subject? See, what is happening, as we told that what is the main purpose of SRM? The main purpose of SRM is to maintain the good relationship with the suppliers. So what are the things are needed for that? First thing, when goods are to physically sent to the market, when the goods are before after selling, it should have to reach to the market. So at that time we have to maintain a good relationship and rapport. Then when goods are aimed to a particular target population. Next, when the new products are to reach the market. And just a minute. Yeah, next. When products are aimed to a particular target population, when new products are to reach the market. See, in these all cases, what is happening? The goods are physically sent to the market. At that time, also we have to need the good relationship. When products are aimed to a particular target population, when the products are to reach the market, in this all criteria, we need the SR. Now, what is the importance of SR? To design the product in collaboration with suppliers, we have to design the product in such a way that it should have to maintain a relationship or the collaboration should be there with the supplier. Now, to develop an increased value of the product through the process of design collaboration. See, what is happening? We have to develop and increase the value of the product. Not only we have to increase the value, but also we have to develop the product. That means creating the demand of the product with the help of, that means through the process of design collaboration. The design should be in such a way that its demand should have to increase and its value should have to be there in the market. Next, to meet the requirements of the suppliers and facilitate in selection and evaluation. Evaluation means correction of suppliers and helps in contract management. To meet the requirements also and to facilitate the selection, that means selecting the product or the goods on the basis of the design, on the basis of quality, quantity, taste, whatever the preference it can be. and it should have to help in the contract management. There should be a contract management between the suppliers and the company so that the relationship can be maintained good for the long term. Now, to negotiate the contract with suppliers and describe the price and delivery parameters with respect to organizational goals, it is very important. Now, apart from that, to develop a common plan with suppliers through the supply collaboration, you have to work in such a not only meeting the requirements but also it should have to negotiate the contract with suppliers and describe the price and delivery. The price is important and the delivery parameter is also important. Then it should have to develop a common plan with suppliers for the supply collaboration. Next, what is the process of SRM? The main process of SRM is to maintain the design collaboration, sources, negotiate, buy, and supply collaboration. What do you mean by design collaboration? In the design collaborations, the designing of the product in collaboration with supplier. That means the product should have to be designed in such a way that it should have to collaborate with the supplier. Not only that, the manufacturer and its suppliers use sharing of engineering change in order to design collaboration activities to design costly delays. So it happened in many organizations also that the manufacturers and the suppliers use sharing of engineering change. Well, how the design should be, how the pattern should be, what is the quantity, what is the quality, what weight it should be, what color it should be, what the taste or the preference it should be, they will add in such a way. Now, apart from that, in the design stage also, if there is a good collaboration, it increases the value of the product. That's the reason design collaboration is utilized. Next thing, source. The source, what are the sources are required? That means for the contract management, the key element of the sourcing which helps in recording the importance of information like leading time, reliability, quality, and price. All these things are considered the sources. Next, negotiate. The negotiation is a lengthy process which begins with the request for quota and involves design and execution of actions. So what is happening here in the negotiation? They'll come to know what is the length of the process, how much time it will take, how much amount financial time it will take, what are the new technology or IT is needed, how much demand is there in the market. All these things will be there to contract. That's the reason we need a negotiation should be there. The contract is negotiated with suppliers in such a way that describes price and delivery parameters. We can able to identify what the price shall we have to keep, what is the delivery parameters. According to that, the organization goals can be reached. Next, buy. The buying process of materials involves acquiring material from suppliers, which involves creation, management, and approval of purchase order. How the creation, that means what makes us to purchase the product or the raw materials from the supplier. How the management is there, how we should, the SRM will able to identify the demand, need, and how maintain the good relationship with the management. Apart from that, it also able to give the approval of the purchase order. Whatever the purchase orders will be there, it is going to give to that. Next, supply collaboration. Next one here is supply collaboration. In the supply collaboration, what is happening when the agreement between the enterprise and the supply is final? It focuses on forecast, production plans, and inventory levels. The ultimate aim of collaboration is common plan. They have the common plan. Every organization will have a tie-up with the suppliers with common plan. What is the production? What is the forecast? What is the plan? What is the inventory level? Everything they focus on. So this supply collaboration can be takes place between three macro processes. What is that? SRM, which we have discussed. Next, ISCM and CRM. ISCM means internal supply chain management. SRM means don't think service retail management. Here, SRM means supplier relationship management. Next, ISCM, internal supply chain management. Then customer relationship management, CRM. That we will discuss one by one. Now, is a term for ISCM process. Internal supply chain management. The full form is international supply chain management. that is internal, not international, that is internal supply chain management. Next, in this we are having strategic planning, how the price should be there, what are the strategies that we needed, what are the planning will be there for that. Then demand, we have to analyze how much demand is there in the market, and how much in which, what is the time bias, what is the inventory levels, what is the financial volume of purchasing of the customer. It will, with the help of the data, we have to work on it. Then supply planning, how it should have to go, either waterways, roadways, railways, adding GST or not. What is the time duration is there? What is the requirement or the demand in the market? All things. Next, fulfillment. We have to fulfill the requirements of all the customers. Next, field service is there. Apart from that, we have to provide the field service to the customer so that the relationship of the customers and the supplier we can run for the long. Next, CRM, customer relationship management. In this, the customer relationship management talks about or tells about how the market should be, how it should have to sell, how the call center should be there, how the order management should be. All these things will be taken place properly. That means market. What is the market value? What is the sell value? What is the call center? What is the order management? So what is the market? You have to see. What is the demand? How much, which market is having the more demand? How much sales should be there? How much call centers, service centers should be there? How much order management will be there? So these are known as transactions management foundations. What are those? SRM, ISCM, CRM. All these three things includes transactions management foundations. So with this we have completed our first topic in the last one, that is SRM, supplier relationship management. Tomorrow we are going to start with in depth, that means how the customer relationship management will work, what is the need, what is the importance, what are the components, all these things. So we will learn tomorrow. Okay. Uh, Thank you. Have a nice day. Just mention your roll numbers in the comment box for your attendance.